I made my first $10,000 month with content when I was 18, but not the way you think. See, because most people online who teach you how to make money with content, they talk about AdSense, making money with sponsorships. You're only gonna reach 10% of your potential income. Everything changed when I figured out how to actually monetize my content. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you the 3 simple steps you can take to achieve that $10,000 mark as well with content. So let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into the video. Before I move into the actual steps, I want to just tell you that we're spending $0 on ads and we're gonna post our content completely organically. This is the strategy, okay? No fees, nothing, right? Just pure profit, okay? Pure profit. And you don't need a big audience. This is the thing. Most people think that they need a billion views to make some money. No, we don't need a big audience with this strategy. We can make a lot of money with just 1K subscribers, just like I did. Okay, I got to my first 10K month at 1K subscribers on my other YouTube channel just by applying these 3 simple steps. So for step number 1, stop monetizing the content. Okay, monetize your audience. This is the big stepping stone this was literally the big stepping stone for me, right? Because I always thought that I need money from AdSense. Then I realized that AdSense is a good extra income, but not the main focus, right? Because I was like, how much money can I really make with AdSense? I would need a billion gazillion views, but I realized that my audience was watching my videos. They were watching my videos. They were watching me. I realized that they actually would want to hear more from me, so they may pay me. Now, like I said, with Google AdSense, like to get paid with ads, you need a ton of views to make some money. It's hard to get a lot of views with the topic that pays the most with Google AdSense. Like if you post finance stuff, you may get some money with AdSense, but it's hard to get reach because that has a lot of competition. And if you post entertainment, you may get more views, but obviously YouTube doesn't pay much with entertainment. But if you do the steps that I will show you, you just need a handful of people, handful of your audience to make 10K per month. And you have to understand that your audience pays you to learn more of the stuff that you're talking about on your Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and you get paid and your audience achieves the goal. That's literally business. That's what I call business, okay? Both parties benefit. Before I actually move on to the step where we decide what should we sell, how do we actually make the most money, we have to first understand how can we attract the audience that will eventually buy from us. Because we have to understand if we just decide to sell something and we don't get the people who want to buy it, then nothing is going to happen, okay? We won't make the money, right? So step number 2, build the content around a valuable problem / a skill, right? Don't become this entertainer. Now, like I said in the beginning, most people online teach you how to get views, this and that, go viral. They usually teach you that you have to post entertainment stuff, this and that, you get a lot of views. The thing is, you may get a lot of views, but almost no money. That's the problem, okay? Do you want to become a famous person who's broke? Probably not, okay? You'll just throw your privacy away for some views, right? You have to become an educator, okay? An educator, right? Because people find that valuable. People want to solve a problem that you already solved. Now, here's the problem with entertainment content. Like I said, you have to always chase virality just to make some dimes. Maybe you get a sponsorship, maybe you may get some dimes and nickels with AdSense. That's a headache, okay, in my opinion, okay? That's just like if you want to do it, okay, fine. As an educator, I only speak to my ideal audience, okay? What am I doing? I help creators build a profitable personal brand that actually attracts clients. And those are the people whose problems I can solve. Okay, that's the thing, okay? When I know my ideal avatar, that's when everything changes. Here's the problem though. Listen. Everyone online preaches that you are the niche. You have to post content and don't speak about one topic. Understand that you are the niche. Speak about everything to everyone. You're going to be happy, become famous. Now, that's a problem. This is the blueprint for an audience who will never buy from you. That's a huge problem, right? You get famous, maybe, but they won't buy from you, right? Instead of trying to teach everyone about everything like a moron and like everybody else is trying to do, you have to build a brand, a personal brand around one single topic. Now, obviously, don't get me wrong, one topic, but you can still post a bunch of different formats, vlogs, lifestyle, freaking educational videos. You can post all kinds of videos, but around that one topic. Okay, you have to become known as a guy who solved a problem in one field or who's teaching a one single topic. Okay, you are the trader guy, you are the e-com guy, you are the sales guy, you are the fitness guy, the fat to fit guy, etc., etc. It's a skill set or a problem that you solve. That's gonna be the topic. Now, you have to become like I said, you have to become known as the guy who solved a specific problem in his life, and now he's teaching about it. You have to become the trader guy, the e-com guy. You get the point. The SMMA guy. That's how you attract the right people to your personal brand who are potential clients. Most of all, that makes you an authority. That builds that authority figure to your brand. Okay, they're gonna be like, okay, this is the guy who mastered trading and now he's teaching us trading. I most definitely want to learn from him instead of the guy who teaches about everything. Now, one day he posts about fitness and then the other day he posts about finance or sales or whatever. This guy talks only about trading. This guy only talks about fitness. I want to buy his fitness program. You get the point. Okay, you become the authority. How do you find topic? How do you actually find the topic? Well, to this, I actually have a simple answer. Okay, this I wish I would have heard this before, but I'm gonna give it to you now. So you have to look at the struggling young version of yourself, right? What problem did you already solve in your life? Did you went from fat to fit, bad at sales to being good at sales? Okay, look at the young version of yourself, the struggling version of yourself. Okay, you used to be crazy fat, like in the example right here. And then you found a method to go from fat to fit. Now you have a six pack and crazy biceps and everything. Okay, I'm a great artist. I know. But regardless, you get that, and now you start posting about that. Okay, that's your ideal avatar. Your younger version of yourself is your ideal avatar, and you have to start posting every single day to that avatar. Okay, and you are the best expert on that. Okay, you literally know what problems you went through, so that's the best thing, and that's gonna be your client, right? So you need to help your younger version of yourself in your content, right? And you may also think, like, if you're in a position where, like, well, I haven't solved any problems, I haven't acquired any skills in my life, what should I do? Well, it's kind of rare that you are in that position, because there has to be something. You have to understand it can be literally anything, almost anything, right? But let's say if you are not, like, you want to teach about something but you don't have the expertise in it, you can just simply record and post the journey of you achieving it, right? You are now fat. Let's say, example, you are now fat, but you're like, man, I wish I could post fitness content. I wish I could teach people how to go from fat to fit. Then you just post, firstly, your journey of going from fat to fit. And once you achieve it, you can teach it later. And this is a very, very powerful technique, because that builds history on your brand, history on your channel, and then you have proof of concept. Now, let's move on to the step that actually makes the money. What should you actually sell? So step number 3, turning your attention into an offer you're gonna sell, right? Now, you understand, if you start posting, now you have been attracting your ideal audience with your content, aka your younger, struggling version of yourself. It's time to monetize, it's time to make some money. Okay, so by helping your audience solve that specific problem efficiently, okay, that's the way you monetize. Okay, so there's 2 things we're gonna sell to our audience, to your younger version of yourself. Okay, 2 things. Obviously, first we have to understand that the thing we're gonna sell is the thing that is gonna change their life, achieve that goal faster. Okay, so low ticket offer that usually goes for around $29 or $300 per client. You can also do it, what I recommend you to do it, if you want to sell low ticket, you're gonna sell monthly payments. Okay, so it's a subscription based model, right? I used to do that actually, and the problem here is that it needs a lot of clients to get 10K. And usually it's easier to scale because you can just add a lot of people in it, have a lot of people in it, so it's less in depth. There's no one-on-one coaching, etc. Easier to sell, no needs for sales call, best for content that attracts people with less money, like video editing or this and that. You post some kind of content like that, people have less money in that. Or if you post to people who are in college or young people, usually it's good for that. Okay, depending on your niche. Comment down below your niche, what you want to post on, then I can actually help you in the comments. Okay, and then high ticket, this is actually Very powerful. I actually personally recommend you to do this because I'm going to show you exactly very soon why. It need actually less clients for 10K. Okay, think about it. If you have a 5K offer and your profit margins are like 100% almost always, because there's almost zero expenses in this industry when you post to people and you sell your expertise. So you need 2 people paying you 5K per month. That's 10K. Okay, 1 person paying you 10K. That's 10K. Okay, or freaking 5 people paying you 2K. Right? You need to put more effort in helping that one client. Okay, usually one-on-one coaching or group coaching. It's actually scalable. Okay, first you should do one-on-one coaching, and then when you get more people, then you can switch to group coaching, or you can have options where people can pay you more for one-on-one coaching. It's extra harder to sell, obviously, because like you get less clients but you make more money, and it needs a sales call. Okay, that's the thing. You need a sales call to sell a high ticket. And this is like the best for finance or money making niches. If you teach people how to do sales, how to do trading, how to whatever, make some money online, this is very powerful. Best for that, because people see that immediately as an investment. They buy your program, they're going to learn the money making method. Bam. Okay, right? And personally for me, high ticket was the go to, because that made me my first 10K month. Okay, and eventually I made way more. But low ticket was making me around 1.5 to 2K per month at the time. And this was my low ticket offer. I was making 1.5K, sometimes 2K. And this was my high ticket offer, 10K per month. As you can see, 2.5K clients, 2K clients. I've had 3K clients, 4K clients. But the thing is, the reason why this worked for me was because my first niche ever was trading niche, right? My first niche ever was a trading niche. That was my first ever offer. So I sold them a trading mentorship. This was a trading Discord where I was like, live trading and this and that. But this was less efficient for me. But again, why? Because I was in the finance niche as well, right? I was teaching people how to trade. So obviously that's a finance niche. Think about it. Obviously people are gonna pay me more to learn that skill. But obviously it depends always on your niche, on the topic that you're talking about, the problem that you solved. So let me know in the comment section, what is your topic? What is your niche? So I can help you out. If you enjoyed and learned from this video, make sure you hit that like and sub button so you don't miss out on videos like these coming up. And I created a new IG page, so make sure to follow me on there. Link is in the description. All right. As usual, I'll see you on the other side. Peace out.